Welcome to the Micromolar Podcast, Health and Wellness Series in collaboration with the Maragen Health Foundation.
Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: how America's food environment has drastically changed since the 1970s.
It's something you might have noticed in old photos. People generally seemed slimmer back then, and the evidence shows it wasn't because they had more willpower. It was because their entire environment was different.
Exactly. In the 70s, daily life had these natural guardrails. Families often ate meals together, constant snacking wasn't the norm, and people were just more active in their daily routines.
Right? More walking as part of the day, more outdoor time for kids.
And the food itself was less processed and definitely not engineered to encourage overeating.
So what changed? Well, one of the first major shifts was the widespread introduction of high-fructose corn syrup. In the 80s, corn subsidies made it incredibly cheap to produce.
Oh yeah, and food and beverage companies put it in almost everything.
Everything. It was an easy way to add a lot of calories and sweeteners to processed foods and drinks, but without making you feel full.
Then came another huge turning point: the 1977 U.S. Dietary Guidelines, which encouraged Americans to reduce fat consumption.
The beginning of the low-fat craze.
That's the one. Food companies responded with countless low-fat and fat-free products. But when you take out fat, you also take out flavor. So to make things taste good again, they added extra sugar and sweeteners.
So, products that were marketed as healthy often became highly processed and loaded with sugar.
Precisely. At the same time, food companies became experts at designing foods with combinations of sugar, fat, and salt that made them almost irresistible.
And let's not forget about portion sizes. They expanded dramatically over the years. Fast food meals, restaurant servings, even plates and cups all grew larger.
That makes a huge difference, because people tend to eat what's placed in front of them. So it all points to the same conclusion. Rising obesity rates were shaped by a redesigned food environment, not a sudden decline in personal responsibility.
So, how do we adapt to this modern landscape in a healthy way? The key seems to be rebuilding some of those older guardrails that disappeared.
Right. Things like eating actual meals instead of grazing all day, and cooking more with basic ingredients.
Exactly. Also, being cautious with those low-fat products and just generally paying attention to portion sizes.
The goal isn't perfection, or to go back to the 1970s. It's about awareness. Once you understand that modern food is often engineered to override your body's fullness signals, you can start to make more deliberate choices.
Well said. It's about creating a personal environment that makes healthy eating easier.
That's all for today on the Micromolar Podcast.
Visit micromolar.com for more information. Thanks for listening.